The term high-functioning alcoholic may seem to be an oxymoron. However, it accurately reflects individuals who require help and are difficult to recognize due to their steady job, respectable attire, and ability to socially interact without appearing drunk. Despite how these people can appear to have everything in order on the outside, they are dealing with a serious issue. They believe if they maintain financial success or look like a happy and successful person, there is no need to seek treatment. If you are concerned someone you know may be a high-functioning alcoholic, here are some warning signs that may help identify them. Number 1. Use alcohol as a coping mechanism. An individual who relies on alcohol constantly to cope with stress from a long work day or relationship problem could have a serious problem with alcohol. This is one of the universal signs of a drinking problem. Even a few drinks a night to take the edge off could lead to a serious alcohol dependency, as they are essentially dulling their senses with alcohol. Number 2. Impose limits on their drinking. This one might have happened to you before, perhaps with friends. High-functioning alcoholics may limit their drinking. They may say something like, "I'm only drinking beer tonight." This type of restriction can be helpful in preventing binge drinking or abuse. To convince themselves that they can control their drinking, highly functioning alcoholics impose limits on themselves. Number 3. Get drunk when not intending to. Unlike other people, the high-functioning alcoholic does not set out to get drunk. In their mind, drinking does not affect their behavior. They believe they have control over it. It's quite common, however, for people to get drunk despite not intending to, particularly if this self-deception continues for some time. It's never enough to have just one drink. It always leads to more, until there's no going back. Number 4. A change in friends. High-functioning alcoholics may find their social circles shifting, as they tend to surround themselves with those who drink habitually. Parties, functions, and events become public displays of their drinking behavior, where they are usually found in the middle of the action. They still manage not to be intoxicated at work or around family. However, this could just be a guise for their dependence on alcohol. Number 5. Engage in risky behavior. A high-functioning alcoholic disregards how their drinking affects others as they engage in increasingly risky behaviors. For instance, they may drink and then get behind the wheel and drive, putting countless others at risk. It is likely that they will engage in risky encounters under the sheets, fights, and drinking while caring for children, among other things. Number 6. Isolate themselves. In social settings, a high-functioning alcoholic might be outgoing and social, but behind closed doors, they simply want to be alone. When they're not engaged in their social responsibilities, such as work or parties, they're usually holed up in a bar, or quietly drinking at home. Because they do not want to expose their drinking habits to others, a high-functioning alcoholic may actually forbid people from entering their home. Number 7. Drink for every situation. It doesn't matter if it's a night out or a small office get-together at lunch. This person always finds an excuse to have drinks. The drink begins as a complement to social situations, but quickly evolves into a drink that can be consumed in any situation from waking up to calming down and settling down. Although alcoholism often appears as excessive drinking, in reality it can start with moderate drinking at inappropriate times. Number 8. Appear to have a split personality. Alcoholism can cause a person to experience drastic shifts in temperament. The drink may be used as an attempt to control these emotions and feelings, without having to face the negative ones. A high-functioning alcoholic may alternate between being intoxicated and sober. This can create an impression of two distinct identities, where they seem cheerful or depressed. For example, somebody who is usually level-headed, dependable, and mild-mannered could suddenly become erratic, unreliable, and aggressively hostile. Over time, this cycle of emotional control can have a detrimental long-term impact as the diverging attitudes come to be more extreme. Number 9. Become irritable without alcohol. As a result of their dependence on alcohol, alcoholics often feel like they have it together while drunk, but they begin feeling uncomfortable as soon as the alcohol wears official. Anxiety, irritability, and fatigue are some of the symptoms they experience. Number 10. An expert in denial. When an addict consumes excessive quantities of alcohol, he or she never admits that there's a problem. Because addicts don't want to lose their favorite drink, they don't admit that they have a drinking problem. They avoid such discussions and are unwilling to discuss their addiction with anyone. Addicts avoid talking about their addiction and try to deny the reality. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends so we can keep making them. For more video like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our order videos as well. Thanks for watching.